Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and tap right in. We're gonna go ahead and get a general intuitive message. We gonna switch it up a little, and we're gonna do what surprises people about you. Okay. So yeah, this is what surprises people about you. Be sure to take what resonate, leave the rest for others. Okay, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Okay, so for some of y'all off top with the Medusa card out here, I am kind of getting that what surprises people about you is that you can have somewhat of a temper. Okay, you can have someone with somewhat of a temper. For some of y'all, this is not something that everybody see. Okay, I'm kind of getting more so like if you a hothead and everybody know it, this part not gonna be for you. This for somebody who you could be very like for the most part, you're very balanced, very level-headed. You can be very, very kind, okay, very practical, grounded, okay. But it's like whenever somebody fucking with like your kids, your family, your money, or something like that, something that means a lot to you, you definitely people are surprised at how quickly you will snap on their ass. Okay. So yeah, like your your anger could be very surprising because you are so sweet. Okay. You come off as like this very sweet, gentle, caring person, which you probably still are. But when, like I said, when somebody fuck with you or fuck with people that you love, it's a whole nother side to you. Okay, it's a whole nother side to you. Like people see red. Like people see you and they see red. Okay, like they can see the red fuming from your head. Okay, when you get in that mode. Okay, let's see what's surprising about you as well. And look, y'all, I can't make this up. Look, you're very calm. You're a vibe. You're very calm. You're very peaceful. But once the motherfucker take you there, okay, you can be also. What's surprising about you as well is that how many chances you give people. Okay, like you could be the type of person where like somebody would do something and then other people be like, oh no, that couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? I would have did it. That couldn't be me. But you somebody where you like, you try to give people chances. You like peace. You don't like drama. You don't like conflict. And I feel like that's probably the reason. Usually people like that, them are the crazy ones. And not like, I'm not saying crazy to offend nobody, but them are them the real crash outs. It's not, I feel like them the real crash outs, y'all. From personal experience and just like in real life, me seeing the shit, like them be the real crash out. The motherfuckers that be quiet, that don't bother nobody, they real peace. They try to even diffuse the situation. You know what I'm saying? They ain't with that shit. Them the motherfuckers you don't want to push too many times. Okay, but yeah, again, like I said, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You're very peaceful. You're very calm. Like you a whole vibe. Just don't test me. Don't fuck with me, okay? Or don't fuck with my kids. Maybe for some of y'all, it's something significant about your kids. Everything else you will kind of let slide. Money come and go, bitches come and go, niggas come, relationship friends come and go. You don't trip on no small little petty shit, but don't fuck with my babies. Don't fuck with my kids, okay? So you could be definitely like a mother bear type of energy as well. Also, just heard people could be surprised how big you got, how either how many kids you got or how big your kids are. So maybe you a mother or you a father and you don't even look like it. Like your body's still T, you still look young, you still very vibrant, very energetic. So people could be very surprised when they hear that you got a 17-year-old, a 20-year-old, okay, or even a 30-year-old. Like people can be surprised at how big and grown your kids is because you look good and you look young. Okay. Shot and look, y'all, I can't make this up. Okay. Also, people could be a little surprised that you're you're like a more of a homebody. So you could definitely be somebody where you don't mind going out, but for the most part, you could be more like a homebody. You could be kind of shy, very selective. Okay. People could also, what I just heard as well. People could also be surprised that you are so selective because you definitely could have like a lot of people that want to be your friend, that want to be your lover, that want to get to know you. Okay. Yeah, because you are a vibe. Because you are a vibe right here, you can have a lot of people that be attracted to your energy. And people could be surprised that you are selective. For some of y'all as well, people could be surprised that maybe you haven't really been in a lot of relationships. You haven't really been in love a lot of times, or you haven't had a lot of lovers. If you are somebody that share like body count or you into that, People could be surprised if you ain't, you don't fuck with a lot of people. Okay, you haven't fucked on a lot of people, and you don't fuck with a lot of people because you are such a like a personable person. You're so charismatic, and like I said, you a whole vibe. And it's like people want to fuck with you, fuck on you, be friends with you, be cool with you, shop with you, eat with you. Like people they want to be in your energy, okay? And other people see this as well. So it can be very surprising to know that low key you a little shy, and low key you a homebody. You low key I'd rather be at home. You know what I'm saying? Like we finna have fun, we gonna kick it, but low key I'd rather be at home watching my motherfucking 70-inch, sitting on my king size bed or queen size bed or whatever, eat ice cream with my little pet or my cat or doggy. Like that's really what I be on. But since we out here, we definitely it's finna be a time, okay? And that could be very surprising about people, that how first of all, how selective that you are, okay? Because I feel like people definitely view you as somebody who you have a lot of options in friends, options in lovers, okay? And to know that you have turned people down, people can be surprised by that, okay? That's crazy. What they damn. Okay. People can also be surprised about how many people that like don't like you. I'm kind of getting that as well. So this is kind of a little contradicting, okay? Because I am with the resentment here. I'm picking up on like resentment. Y'all know what resentment is. When somebody resents somebody for doing, somebody don't like somebody, or somebody mad at somebody, or holding a grudge, or feel some type of way, okay? So I feel like also people could be surprised at how certain people resent you for something, okay? Because you are so peaceful, you are so calm, you are such a vibe, okay? So when they run into somebody that got something negative or bad to say about you, people could be very surprised, like, oh well, no, I didn't have that experience. The collective was so sweet. They was real. What's that word? My bad, y'all. Ooh. They were so sweet. They were so welcoming. They really nice. When they run into somebody who actually like got, I'm being called to do this. Got beef with you. Got this little fake beef. They be surprised, okay? But then it draws me back to like people didn't know about this little, how quick that, well, not how quick, but people don't know that you can pop off with the rage here, okay? So I don't know, maybe the person who got some type of resentment towards you or feel some type of way could have did something to you in regards to like your babies or your kids or your money, okay? Or something in regards to like your livelihood, or put you at stake or put you at danger. I just heard somebody could have put something at stake or put something at danger, and y'all fell out. And this person could be still holding on to that. But I feel like a lot of people could be surprised that it's somebody that's out here walking around with resentment towards you, because you are such a vibe. You for the most part a very peaceful person. Okay? We got I like the way you think. Knowledgeable, wise, smart. So I'm also getting energy. People could be very surprised about how knowledgeable you are in certain things, or about like the way that you articulate yourself, or just about like your beliefs, okay? Something could be different about your beliefs, or about how you think or how you perceive things. You could be very just subjective. You're very subjective, you're very observant, okay? And you like to learn different things about different topics. So it's like you could be somebody who like a little knowledgeable about a little bit of everything. Some of y'all as well, you could also be somebody who like you could speak multiple languages, okay? Or another language. You could be bilingual. I feel like what surprised people about you is just the way you think, how your mind operate, okay? People definitely view you as somebody that's very intelligent, very smart, very wise. I don't know if they are surprised about that because you are like shy, or because you are, I just heard, attractive. We've been picking up this energy a lot. Who is y'all hanging around that think just because y'all cute, y'all dumb? Or just because y'all cute, y'all a whore? Like, it's starting to make my ass itch. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm starting to feel some type of way. Like, cause I've been picking up on this lately. Like, just cause a motherfucker fine, they dumb, or they an airhead. Or just cause a motherfucker attractive or they fine, they out here, they be sleeping with the whole city. Like, so collective. I don't know who you around. I don't know. Y'all probably need to upgrade y'all circle. You could be around some real shallow people, okay? You could also be around people there's a lot of projection, okay? Maybe this person, they're attractive, they're successful in their own right, but they actually get around. So they assume that you get around too, just because, like, I don't know, because you a vibe and you cute and you are handsome or attractive and you on your shit. Like, it's weird, okay? But we gonna move on. But yeah, I feel like it's you surprise people with just basically the knowledge that things that you know. Okay? It's certain things that you know that people are shocked that you even know. Okay? For some of y'all as well, you could be very intuitive. Okay? Especially if you are spiritual, people could be shocked that you spiritual. People could be shocked that you are like a seer or intuitive, or you know what I'm saying, that you're like that, or yeah, people could be shocked basically just that you're intuitive or that you have this knowledge, this variety of knowledge about different things. It says, I like, and look, I can't make this shit up, y'all got to get away from these people. I like you, but I'm insecure. Y'all gotta get that, and I cannot thank you, Spirit. I love when Spirit like confirms shit like that for me. And I just said that, who the fuck is y'all around where they feel like that you gotta, just cause you cute or you pretty, or you know what I'm saying, like you're just some type of whore, okay? Or you dumb, you a airhead just cause you cute, you don't know some shit, okay? Or you attractive, so you don't know. Like, I don't like what. Like, come on, y'all got to get out more, okay? But thank you, Spirit. That was confirmation, okay? Also, people could be surprised. Okay, what surprised people about you as well is that even though you're shy or you're selective, you're not insecure, but you could attract a lot of insecure people. Okay, so what could be surprising to people about you, especially if you got like a partner? People could be surprised that you got this partner and they insecure. Okay, so I don't know if these could be people that hung around you and your partner. Okay, and maybe y'all was out kicking it and this person just blowing up your phone. Okay, or they noticed that this person real codependent, or somebody could get mad easily when you around your friends or when you out. Okay, but yeah, people could be surprised that you. Because I'm not picking up on you being insecure, collective. I'm not picking up on that. I'm picking up on, like I said, you being around people who are insecure, so then they project certain things onto you. But people can be surprised how you are like, let me get, and then look at the bottom. We got Cancer energy. So I don't know if this is a Cancer or you're a Cancer. We got bare minimum. Okay, so people are surprised that you like accept the bare minimum from people and you fuck with insecure people. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, people are surprised about that. Because you such a vibe. You got your own motion. You got a lot of things going for yourself. So people be surprised when they meet your partner or they meet the people that you hang around and they insecure. Okay, they insecure. I just heard messy. Okay, so somebody could definitely have like, it's always one, but I don't know if y'all got like 2 or 3 of them. I don't know. It's a no for me. We only need one Wendy Williams. Okay. Spiritual protection, supernatural. Okay, so people could also be surprised how spiritually protected that you are. Okay. So I don't know how somebody know how spiritually protected you are. I don't know if somebody's like getting readings on you, or they could know that you make. Okay, you know what I'm getting. So you could be around somebody that's spiritual. Okay, you could be around, or you could be spiritual yourself. Maybe it's a whole group of spiritual motherfuckers. Okay, gang. But people could be surprised that. They could be surprised of your spiritual protection because they know that you are around a lot of people that basically they like you, but you make them insecure, or not even you make them insecure. They insecure, but they want to be around you. But then it's like they feel some type of way, even though they want to be around you so much and so bad, because they feel like you a vibe. Okay, you're very zen. Okay, you're very calm, but it's like something about you that kind of like triggers some type of insecurity within them. Okay, and I feel like other people around you, or either within this group or around this, like people can see it. I don't know about y'all, but you can usually spot an insecure motherfucker. Okay, people can see it, and people could be very surprised that you around people that's like this, that like they around you. They know that you like basically like this shining light, this shining star, okay, and they supposed to be like your friends or your associates or whatever they are to you, but they always end up like being insecure. You know what I'm saying? And for some of y'all, people could have witnessed like people being so insecure to the point where they're like sending you some type of evil eye. Okay, or with the resentment here, like these could be people. For some of y'all, maybe this was people who was around you and you knew that they was insecure, you knew that they was a little jealous, so you cut them off. So you know what I'm getting? People could be surprised how you would cut somebody off if you feel like they flawed. Okay, and everybody got flaws, but it's just some flaws we not gonna accept. Okay, like this insecurity, because it's giving hater. Okay, and them a danger. That's a dangerous person to be around, a hater. Okay, because hate and jealousy, they go hand in hand. So people could definitely be surprised at how quick you will cut off people if you feel like, if you know, not even feel, if you feel plus you know you've got proof that this person is insecure when it comes to you. Okay, and people are actually shocked and surprised how when you cut people off, people be resenting you. Like people be feeling some type of way, like how dare she cut me off, or how dare he don't want to be my friend, or how dare he don't want to date me, or how, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be definitely around like some real entitled people. And when they do some shit that you just don't rock with and you cut their ass off, they get real like resentful, okay? And people could be surprised at that. And people could be like, I don't feel like it's really no surprise, but people could be surprised at how you're supernatural and how you're very spiritual, intuitive. But I feel like your spiritual protection ain't really no surprise, because like I said, this could be somebody that's in your group, or they've witnessed you interact with people who you know what I'm saying, either your lover or your friend or your family. Like they've been around where they can see how y'all interact, and they have witnessed like motherfuckers, you know, insecurities coming out around you. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of chucking that shit up. You being cool about it, calm, cool, collective. But after a while, you will cut a motherfucker off. And it's like when people get cut out of your energy, they feel some type of way with the resentment here. What are people surprised? You wouldn't be in the safe if you weren't worth anything. Things that are hidden are protected and valued. Okay, so people could also be surprised on how protective you are of yourself. I'm getting that, and I also heard of your loved ones. Okay, but I don't understand how that's a surprise. I'm also getting, for some of y'all, people could be surprised how private you are, okay? Because maybe because you like to turn up, you like to go to brunch and happy hour, and you a vibe. You can come off as very like flamboyant, or very like just charismatic, very outgoing. But when it comes to motherfuckers getting real close to you, you selective. Okay, so people could be very like surprised on how selective you are and how private you are when it comes to your private life, and when it comes to people like in your inner circle. So yeah, you like a friendly person. You will turn up with anybody. You will make sure everybody having a good time. You know what I'm saying? You will be the vibe. You will be the party if necessary. You start the party, but then at the end of the day, like, when it comes to like your private lives and people who you are like, to like this with, you're very selective, and you're very private about that. And people could be surprised because you're so outgoing. But it's like you're outgoing. It's like there's a lot of contradictions in this right here. So somebody could be very like contradicting, but it's not like, I'm not getting like in a bad way. Okay, like I'm kind of getting like, okay, you very peaceful, you are calm, you like peace, you don't like drama. But if you take a motherfucker there, of course motherfucker gonna crash out. I feel like that's a regular reaction. Okay, you know what I'm saying? People could feel like that you're outgoing, you're charismatic, you a vibe, you like the life of the party, but then you're very reserved, you're private when it comes to your personal life or your relationships or people that's in your inner circle. You know what I'm saying? You're very selective and private. Okay, so I feel like what could be also surprising about you is how balanced that you are, low key. Okay, so these could be people that see you like at work and they feel like that you're a hard worker. You keep it, business is business, personal is personal. You keep those separate. But then if they were to see you outside of that, they would see like the life of the party. They would see, the diva, or, they would see like the king of the jungle type of energy. Okay? They see you kind of in that element of where I'm getting on that rich homie Quan. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Okay? Like you her, you him, and let's turn this motherfucker up type of energy. But then, like I said, when you around, it's like when you around certain people could be surprised on how versatile you are in regards to like your character, your personality, how you can fit into any group. When it's time to kick it, you know how to kick it. When it's time to handle business, you know how to be very, very professional. Okay? When it's time to, be protective and be private, you're definitely private and protective. Okay? So, and that could be very surprising about people on how versatile you are. Okay? Let's see. Power couple. Okay? So yeah, people could be very surprised that you with somebody. For some of y'all, maybe how the way you live and you just kind of like real free spirited. People don't even know that you got somebody at home. Okay, I just heard she got a man at home. Okay, the player always gone. Okay, maybe y'all both always be gone. Y'all both got a lot of things going. Y'all both got your own motion. Y'all both got your own hobbies. Y'all both got your own friends. But when y'all come together, it's y'all. Okay, so people could definitely be surprised because for one, maybe you keep your relationship not maybe. I'm getting you keep it private. And then for two, you got your own shit going on that keep you occupied. They got their own shit going on that keep them occupied. But y'all are like a power couple. When y'all do step out, it's like wow, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is they? Type of energy, okay? Also, what's surprising about you as well is like, I guess like if you do have like a partner, maybe you got like some type of like business, or y'all got like something that y'all do together where y'all make money. Or even if y'all don't have a business, you could just be very self-sufficient. They can be just very self-sufficient. And then it's like two self-sufficient, financially responsible people and emotionally intelligent people coming together. Okay, and people could be surprised. Yeah, for some of y'all, people could be intimidated also by your partner. Okay. Yeah, what's surprising about you is like the type of people that you actually like fuck with. Okay, you could fuck with, like I said, you could be very self-sufficient. They can be very self-sufficient. Okay, it just screams like king and queen of the jungle type shit. Okay, somebody definitely could be like, I keep on doing that reference, so somebody definitely could like be a Leo or have like Leo in their chart. Okay, or somebody could be like on a Cancer Leo cups or Virgo Leo cups. Okay, so Cancer, Leo, Virgo, something around there could be significant. Okay, but people could be very surprised at who you fuck with or who you're married to with the power couple here. They could be also very surprised at like what your partner do. Okay, especially if you like is somebody where you shy, you more selective, you more laid back. Okay, but maybe you in a relationship with somebody who, I don't know, maybe this person is like a whole like they produce like beats or something, so or they like a music producer, so the kind of lifestyle music producers live. Or they can be like somebody who own like a strip club or a bar, or what I'm saying, it's like real I'm kind of getting like real opposites. Okay, but it's like y'all made for, what I'm saying, y'all make it work. What's this? Real tea. I'm also getting energy of like this could be somebody like also just to get a little more from that. You could be somebody that's where you're like more spiritual. Okay, you more into nature. You like the more nurturing type of energy, and you more into like yoga, meditation, and spirituality. And this could be somebody who's corporate, you know what I'm saying? They're like a CEO, a manager, a supervisor, a shift lead of some sort. Okay, but together y'all make magic. Okay, together y'all have some type of stability. Together y'all building some type of brand, okay, or something like that. And then we have real tea. Real tea, if y'all bitches could, y'all would, but you can't, so y'all talk about the ones that's doing it. Okay, so what's also surprising about you as well is how much people talk about you. Okay, how much people, so people could be really shocked, low key, like, damn, y'all know collective, they real shy, they real selective, they real private. How y'all, how y'all know them? They don't come out that much, but I know when they do come out, it is a vibe, it is a time. Okay, so people also could be surprised about what people say about you. Like I said, there could be, it's real kind of contradicted. It could be people that's resent you because you could have, you cut their ass off because they insecure, or you found that they low key, jealous, or they was sending you some type of spiritual attacks. Okay, and then you have people who be like, oh, the collective is so sweet, they so calm, they such a vibe, they so peaceful, they shy, they a homebody. Okay, collective be at home taking care of her kids or taking care of her man, or his wife or whatever. And then you got people that be like, oh, collective, they the life of the party, they run the streets, they be out here turned up, they get lit. Okay. So I feel like people could be surprised. Like I said, you could be somebody that's like a very versatile type of spirit, like very versatile. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got a little knowledge about a little bit of everything. Not to say that you know everything, but you could be somebody who very knowledgeable. You could also be somebody who like went to college, okay, or got like some type of degree, or got some type of continuing education training, okay. Or for some of y'all, like I said, you could be somebody who's spiritual, where you get downloads, okay. You from the ethers, this shit off the dome, from the divine type of energy, okay. But yeah, people could definitely be like, what surprises people about you as well is like how you, different people get different versions of you. That's what it is. Yes. What surprises people about you is how different people have different versions of you. But I feel like more so for most of y'all, people get that fun, free spirit, doing you type of energy. Okay, it's probably like a little 3/4 of the population that get this type of energy. They end up resenting you, and they end up resenting you probably because you done cut their ass off, okay, with the offense forgiven, access denied, okay, because they was showing that they couldn't be trusted, okay. So y'all, that is the message. I hope it brought any type of clarity. I hope it resonated. Oh, let's see. Let's get some signs. Let's get some signs. Okay, so we have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Hold on, y'all. Something just fell. Capricorn, and then we have Virgo, Scorpio again, okay? So those could be your signs, some more rising, or for some of y'all, this could be your partner's sign as well, because they did come out with the power couple, okay? But that's the message. I hope the message was useful or helpful, or I just hopefully you just simply enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.